Hello, it's episode 3 of Lord Winklebottom Investigates. It's awfully hot again in England. Let's see how we go with this. I hope my laptop's not going to overheat. That would be really good. Here we are back with Beryl, and we were going to explore the left corridor and the right corridor. So we'll start with the left corridor. Painting.
A painting of one Max the Tux Sheldon. I say, didn't this fellow help us out in a case once?
Indeed so. Quite a respectable chap now, but had a bit of a murky past, I recall.
Yes, gave us some information about a particularly loathsome fellow who'd been running a smuggling ring.
Useful cat to know, I suppose. What is this?
I say, Frumple, this is a portrait of King Alec, a most popular monarch in his day.
Oh, indeed so. A very good old boy, as I understand it.
Quite so, Frumple. A good boy indeed.
Good boy. Another cat.
A portrait of Vetus Varnus.
Maybe somebody Gilfrey knew from his military days. Looks like a pretty tough, brave sort to me, at any rate.
Seems like a most agreeable fellow.
That's good. No, can't look at the bust. Okay, try bathroom. Oh. Okay, Gilfrey gets in the bath from the tube.
Part of Gilfrey's pipe network. This one must have allowed him to easily get into the bath.
Looks like great fun. Would be better with a mud pit at the end of it, though.
Well, that's what you say, Dr. Crumple. Toilet seats. What?
Different seats for small, medium and large posteriors. Saves accidents with smaller animals falling in the bowl. Most considerate.
This is very considerate. Medicine cupboard. Medicine bottle.
I'll just take this.
You know, I can prescribe medication if you need it. You don't have to go around stealing drugs from dead people.
It's an empty bottle, Frumple.
Indeed. Towel?
This might prove useful.
Absolutely not. Why, if you take that, people won't be able to wash their hooves after their ablutions. Absolutely filthy. No, I won't allow it.
Oh, you're no fun. Toilet paper.
Look at this. Silly beggars have put the toilet roll on the wrong way round.
You know, between this and the tea fiasco, I sometimes feel like I barely know who you are anymore.
I too am a bit confused about your choices there, Dr. Frumple. No, the milk goes in after and the toilet roll is the right way round. Right, let's flush the toilet.
Just a swift pull and the water flushes away.
Isn't modern science wonderful?
Absolutely. Right, let's go back out. If I missed something. Bedrooms.
The guest bedrooms are all down here. I suppose we should investigate.
Don't know why we bother. Even the daftest criminal isn't stupid enough to leave incriminating evidence lying around his own bedroom.
I don't know.
Well, that was a bally waste of time. What did I tell you?
I know, old friend, but we had to do it.
A bally waste of time. Right, okay, so not much I can see here. Let's go to the right hallway. Corridor, even. Oh, we've got Robin Hood.
Ah, I do believe I've met this gentleman, a fellow by the name of Tobin.
Wily looking chap. I dare say he would have a tale or two to tell.
Indeed so, quite the talented wordsmith too. He throws around some most impressive verbiage. This is a self-portrait, apparently, of a fellow by the name of Lake Cabilius, a renowned scientist and explorer.
Maybe a colleague of Gilfrey's.
Perhaps so. I believe I may have met the chap once at a party held by him and his husband. Very good food, as I recall.
Lake. Interesting first name. Attic or study? I think, even though that's first, I'm going to try study first. Ah. More people. Spode. No, Spode.
Greetings, good sir.
Ulysses Spode of Spode, and Flabbernacle. At your service, sir.
What a ludicrous collection of names that is.
Quite so, Frumple.
Your role?
And what part do you play in today's events?
Don't rightly know, sir. Old Gilfrey wanted me to come and observe, he said. Worried there might be a spot of bother about whatever it was he was announcing.
Legal bother, you mean?
As you say. Wouldn't tell me in advance what the whole bally-palaver was all about, though. I suppose now we'll never know.
Well, perhaps.
So, since I'm here anyway and the old boy has popped off, might as well sort through his paperwork and make sure everything is in order. Lots to sort out when somebody dies, you know. Especially somebody as rich as him.
Farewell.
We shall speak more later.
Always here if you need me.
Good to know. And Dr. Price. Your readings.
Greetings, dear lady.
Oh, hello.
I am Lord Winklebottom III, and this is my companion, Dr. Frumple.
I'm Vivian. Dr. Vivian Price.
You're a doctor?
Yes. Well, sort of. Not medicine. Geology. And physics. Also biology and linguistics. A few things.
Yes, well, medicine is difficult, especially for a, well, you know.
Frumple.
Oh, don't worry. I'm used to that sort of reaction.
Those eyes, though. My goodness, your work.
Were you invited here for this great announcement too?
Me? Oh, no, I live here. Well, not here in the house, but on the island. I worked, I suppose, for Admiral Gilfrey.
Strange, the maid didn't mention other stuff.
No, she wouldn't. People tend to forget about me, you see, Mr. Winklebottom. Sometimes I think I might as well just blend into the scenery.
What was the nature of your employment here?
You know of Gilfrey's expeditions. I helped him examine the artefacts he brought back. Cataloguing, mostly. But sometimes there'd be something more interesting.
Anything recently? Could that be what he intended to announce? Some big discovery?
No, nothing. I'm sure I would have known if there was something like that. I am sorry, Mr. Winklebottom.
What do you know of the other people in the house?
Not very much, I'm afraid. I haven't really spoken to anybody. I don't even know the staff all that well. I tried talking to the gardener earlier, but he was in a frightful temper.
We haven't met him yet, have we?
You mentioned the gardener was in a bad mood. Do you know why?
Oh, well, he's always kind of grumpy, you know, but he seemed perfectly livid last time I saw him. Thought he was being given the sack, I think. Something about a vegetable patch. You should probably ask him.
I need to find him first. Farewell.
Thank you, miss. This must be a baby photograph of Constance.
Look at her little bow.
Might come in useful, I suppose.
Point and click. We definitely want the coat hangers. More tube.
This tube is part of the network of pipes Gilfrey used to get around the house. Being amphibious, he preferred to stay in these as much as possible.
Ingenious system, mind you.
I got a feeling you said that in the last one. Sorry. Indicator light.
The sign next to this light says, "Warning, do not open pressure valve when pump is powered."
Maybe just a slight turn, just to see what happens.
No, Frumple?
No, you won't let me take the towel. I'm not doing the slight turn.
A photograph from one of Gilfrey's expeditions.
Chap suddenly got around a bit, didn't he? Oh, I say, this is a bit risque.
I've never understood why mole rats are so averse to wearing clothing like any normal animal.
Bunch of exhibitionists, if you ask me.
Mole rats. Okay. Writing desk. Not much there.
A notepad. Looks like the top page has been torn off.
Oh, you know what this means. Quick, give me a pencil. I'm going to rub over it and reveal what was written on the torn-off sheet. This is my favourite.
Here you go, then.
It's working, it's working.
Let me see now. 1 dozen eggs, 1 lettuce, a quart of milk. Well done, Frumple. You've uncovered an old shopping list.
Oh, how disappointing.
It's a trope of old movies and other point-and-click adventure games. Let's hear it now.
A small blade used for opening letters.
My God, Winklebottom, this might be it. The murder weapon.
Other than there being no blood in the water, this blade barely being sharp enough to break paper, let alone flesh, and the fact the murderer would have to dry it off and place it back in his desk after using it, rather than just taking it with him, yes, I'd say this fits the facts rather well.
Nobody likes you when you act like a blasted clever clogs, you know.
On top of all that, we don't even know that this is a murder yet.
Yes, you've made your point.
Indeed. Can't take the letter out now.
Looks like our dear friend Inspector Culver has solved another case. It seems this was an international case. He was aided by a foreign chap named Inspector Waffles.
I'd rather go for a waffle right now.
Is there any time you couldn't?
Ah, got another achievement. TAIL.
I think I'll leave these be. Not really cricket to go around stealing from a dead chap.
I mean, you've done nothing but walk around picking up things that don't belong to you since we left home this morning, but have to draw the line somewhere, what?
Oh, I love it. I love the self-awareness.
A collection of old foreign coins. Gilfrey liked to keep them as a memento of his travels.
I had a patient pay me in foreign currency once. Gave me 1,000 something or others as payment. Thought I was rich, but it turned out they were only worth half a crown.
Just be like that sometimes.
A diving suit, used by Gilfrey to remain out of his tube system for long periods. It looks like the helmet can be removed. I know I can carry a lot of things, but I draw the line at lugging around a big metal helmet for no very good reason.
Well, you never know. You might find a reason later. Attic.
From what I recall, this door leads to the attic. Sadly, it appears to be locked at the moment.
Why do people insist on locking doors all over the place? Most inconvenient. Nobody ever considers us.
I rather imagine Gilfrey wasn't expecting to die, so probably wasn't anticipating our investigation.
Well, yes, I suppose the whole thing is rather more inconvenient for him.
Sure. I haven't got a paper.
A coat hanger made of... This seems unlikely to be...
No, okay. Fair, we're not going to do that old trick. Oh, right. Need to find the gardener, I suppose. You've been outside yet? Ah, you the... No, Humphrey. Humphrey, that was the gardener, I think. So yes, this is the gardener. Okay.
Hello, my good man.
Do you mind? I have work to do. This storm is going to ruin my plants.
Perhaps you've not yet heard, but I'm afraid your master...
Oh, I've heard. And where does that leave me? That's what I want to know. Bloody inconsiderate of him it is.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
And that's it.
Farewell then, my good fella.
Oh, yes, you just go indoors. That's fine. Don't worry about me. Bloody love a storm, I do.
Mud. I can see a key in this mud.
I say, Frumple, look, there's an imprint here. Somebody must have dropped something in the wet mud. From the shape, I deduce...
It's very obviously a key. There's no need to act so badly clever about it, you know?
As you say, a key.
So it's not a key, it's the shape of a key. I don't think I got what I need.
No, I don't think this is right.
No.
It's no good, we won't get anywhere in this weather. We'll have to wait until the storm clears up.
Well, where is Ambrose?
I say, Frumple, what on earth was that?
Some kind of commotion coming from the drawing room, I think.
Quickly, we must investigate.
Better get to the drawing room. Post haste. Yeah, it was constant.
Quick, Frumple, to the orangery. Miss Gilfrey is in grave danger. Miss Gilfrey, what is it? Whatever is the matter?
Oh, Lord Winklebottom, it was terrible. A simply frightful thing.
I say, steady on. What are you talking about?
Out there, Dr. Frumple, out in the dark, it was a creature, a thing. I've never seen such a ghastly sight.
Are you sure, Miss Gilfrey? Could it perhaps have been Mr. Walters returning to his boat?
It wasn't a person, Lord Winklebottom. It wasn't an animal at all. It was wet and hairless and... Oh, God, that face. I shall never forget it.
What now? Please, try to be calm, Miss Gilfrey. We must investigate.
That definitely wasn't her. It was her.
Oh, sirs, thank goodness you're here. He just burst in, soaking wet, ranting and raving about a monster.
Gah! A foul, fearsome beast! Away! Away with you!
Poor fellow looks in a bad way. Frumple?
Chap seems delusional. We should get him into bed for some rest.
Came at me out of the trees, a malign monster.
Ah! 'Tis after me! 'Tis after me!
Looks like he needs a good rest.
He can use one of the beds in the servants' quarters. I'm sure Ambrose won't object.
Right then, Frumple, let's help get him into bed.
As long as I don't have to get too close, he smells like a blessed brewery.
Come on then, old chap.
Where is Ambrose?
Right, we got the fellow settled. Should be right as rain soon.
As long as the bar guest doesn't come for him.
I say what?
What?
Oh, never mind me, sir. Just a silly fancy.
Did you say bar guest? Like the name of this island?
It's daft, really, I suppose, but the bar guest is a ferocious monster sent to roam the island at night. He's part dog, part monster. They say that anybody who sees it will surely die soon after.
Sounds like a pretty disagreeable chap, what? As a poppycock, mind you.
Well, one last thing, sirs, if it pleases you. In all the commotion, Madame Lavinia has misplaced her crystal ball. Says it's been stolen. Would you believe it?
Dash careless of her.
I've promised to keep an eye out for anything suspicious out here, but maybe you could go and talk to her.
Very well, we shall see what the problem is.
Speak to her. Crystal ball.
I say, what's happened to your crystal ball?
Oh, it's that criminal sat in her chair over there. She's acting like she's oblivious, but look at her bill. She's clearly stolen it.
Well, that's really not on.
I even tried mentioning the Scottish play to shock it out of her, but she's deaf as a post.
The Scottish play?
The Shakespeare play. Macbeth. Actors are terrified of it. Think Shakespeare will come and eat them if it's even mentioned, or something like that.
Indeed. Right, farewell.
Thank you for your time.
Does look a bit round.
Madam, perhaps you could return the good lady's crystal ball.
What's that? Music hall? Ah, you must be a fan. Sorry, darling, I don't do requests.
Daft old bird.
Macbeth.
The cheek! I do not have bad breath.
Well, that worked about as well as could be expected.
Yep.
Thank you for your time, madam.
What's that? Move your head closer. I can't hear you all the way up there.
The gong again.
Gone.
Ambrose. If we can.
Mr. Walters?
Yeah, vast and away with you.
Is he drunk again?
A foul beast more terrible than the Kraken. Begone! Begone!
I think he might be dreaming.
Fella's gone crackers if you ask me.
I should never have shot that albatross. Cursed I be. But he knocked over me pint.
Seems like he's delusional, or at least I hope he is.
Not good. Not good at all. So that's Ambrose's bed. So this must be Humphrey's bed. It's supposed to be Beryl's bed, and she's got the toy axolotl. But I need that towel.
This might prove useful.
Absolutely not. Why, if you take that, people...
But I need that towel to soak up the butter.
I'm really not going to check all those bedrooms again. We should just forget about them.
You should take away the arrow then.
Now this is interesting. Gilfrey would get out of his pipe network in here.
Oh, could he do that? Breathe air, I mean.
Oh yes, for a short while anyway. For longer periods he'd use a pressure suit. But you see, if we flush out the water, we might be able to get access to the body.
Then I could carry out an autopsy. Oh, I do like a good autopsy. Oh, sorry, old man.
Let's give this a turn and see if we can't drain the system to get Gilfrey out of there.
Wait, we can't do this while the water pumps are turned on. We'd probably flood the house. Or, at the very least, I might get water in me tea.
This appears to be a large collection of books about botany.
Plants and whatnot. How dull. Biology is much more interesting.
I wonder if I can find any information about that plant we saw in the orangery. Ah, yes, here we are.
What does it say?
Apparently, that sticky fluid in the plant is a kind of resin. Mix it with a strong alkali and apply a heat source and it'll set hard as rock.
Maybe we could use it for something if we can get hold of a heat source.
We have a heat source. So, do I just go and collect the sap in my glass? Or in the orangery? These isn't it? Let's try this.
Right then, I'll collect a quantity of sap in the empty bottle.
Hey! Progress. Right, let's go to the kitchen.
Some sap from... I'm really not sure what the plan is here.
Into the kitchen.
I'm really not sure what the plan is here.
Just on the cooker?
I'm really not sure what the plan is here.
No. Oh, just on the fire.
I have reservations about doing this.
Well, you're very helpful to me.
At least we know we can make more tea if we need to.
Oh, that's a relief. I feel like I've been nursing this cup for hours now. So I'll make it next time and put the milk in first like you meant to.
Let us dine. Right, I don't know what to
Some sap
do.
from...
I'm supposed to make it hot, but it's not letting me. What am I doing? What? Oh, unless... Let's try outside.
Let's pour this sap into the entrance of
that's
the
what I
key.
need to
Yes,
do.
that's filled it nicely.
Very nicely. Right, and then pick it up.
A key-shaped hole filled with sap from a plant.
We do live a strange life, Winklebottom.
No.
I'd really rather not.
No.
No, I don't think this is right.
Heat here. Can I get that towel?
This might prove useful.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Why, if you take that, people won't be able to wash their hooves after their ablutions. Absolutely filthy. No, I won't allow it.
Well, you're useful, not.
Look at this. Silly beggars have put the toilet...
You know, between this and the...
Hey, what do I do? How do I get the heat?
I'd really rather not.
No.
I can hardly pick this up with my bare hooves. We'll need something to soak it up, I wager.
Well, what about your mane?
That's a disgust.
Need something absorbent that's not the towel. Yes. Is there something in here?
Dame Sealy's haberdashery bag. Knitting...
No. Absolutely not.
Ah, look at this. It's Gilfrey and Ethelbert on their wedding day. A splendid time was had by all, I can assure you, Frumple. Such a tragedy Ethelbert had passed away so young.
Yes, terrible business. Just terrible.
Ah, look at him here, the pride of the Admiralty. They say he had the sea running through his veins.
This is the most...
I'm not sure it's quite at the top. Let's take the...
You must be flummoxed if you think we're going to be in this blasted place long enough for you to start getting correspondence.
No, I finally got to take the letter opener. It's not absorbent though. Ah, right. I think I'm going to call it there. and hopefully come back with a fresh head. So that's it for part 3. Not really anything to say about that. We'll see. Hopefully we can get a bit further in the next one. I mean, I've got a few things worked out how to get the stuff into the key, but how we get it, I don't know. And we've now got a letter opener, so I'm sure I'll find something for that next time. But for now, that's it. So I'm going to sleep. Bye.